Neglect syndrome, often called contralateral neglect, is a patient's inability to respond to certain stimuli on one half of their perceptual field, not due to sensory deficiencies. It most often affects the left side of the body following damage to the right parietal lobe. In the parietal lobe, specifically the parietal association cortex, the PAC, we have a non-dominant and a dominant cortex, which I have right here. The non-dominant cortex, often on the right, is the only side that mediates attention to the left side of the body. Thus, if this non-dominant cortex becomes damaged, the left side of the body can become neglected by several sensory modalities. Let's head to the lab to see some examples. Depending on which of the sensory inputs is compromised on its way to the now neglected left side of the body, neglect syndrome can manifest itself in many different ways. Take a look at my patient Jimmy when his somatosensory inputs become compromised.
Whose leg is that?
Jimmy, what's going on in here?
There's a severed leg in my bed.
That's your leg, Jimmy!
What?
If that's a severed leg, where's your leg?
I don't know, man.
So as we can see, Jimmy's neglect syndrome made it impossible for him to acknowledge his left leg. However, I have another patient who visually cannot attend to the left side of their visual field. Check it out.
Okay.
Oh. So, this drawing here that you drew, you think this is an accurate representation of what I asked you to draw?
I think so.
This is what you saw?
Yep.
Very good. So as we can see, neglect syndrome is a condition that can affect the quality of people's everyday lives. Imagine if your senses weren't able to respond for a day. That wouldn't be very fun.
Never made it as a wise man.